Kim Kardashian claims that North West enjoys spending time at Kanye West's simple condo. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian recently opened up about something very personal in a new episode of The Kardashians on Hulu. She talked about how her daughter North West actually prefers spending time at her dad Kanye West's small and simple apartment over staying at her own mother's big, expensive house. This really surprised a lot of people because Kim lives in a huge mansion that is worth around $60 million. Her home is full of staff, including a private chef and even a male helper who helps with the kids. But even with all that luxury, North still enjoys being at her dad's place more. Kim told her sister Kourtney that North often says very kind things about her dad and the way he lives. According to Kim, North thinks Kanye has everything figured out even though he doesn't have a nanny or a private cook or even anyone for security. He lives in a small condo with none of those things, and still North sees it as the best place to be. Kim shared that North even becomes emotional about it and starts crying sometimes. North once told Kim that she could not believe they didn't have a small apartment like her dad and asked why they couldn't just live in one. This moment really showed how children sometimes prefer simple things. Even though Kim's house is big and filled with people to help, North seems to love the calm and quiet at Kanye's place. Kim mentioned that North admires the way they make their own food there. She laughed about how North found it amazing that they cook their own meals, even something as simple as boiling water for noodles. Kourtney joked that it's not that hard to boil water and pour it on noodles, but for North, it felt special. Kim and Kanye have 4 kids together. North, who is 10 years old, Saint, who is 7, Chicago, who is 5, and Sam, who is 4. Out of all the children, North is the oldest and seems to have a strong personality. Kim has often spoken about how North is helping her grow as a person. She said that North has been a big lesson in her life and that she is learning a lot of patience from her. Kim believes that her daughter is here to teach her things she needs to learn, especially about staying calm and understanding things better. Kim shared during the episode that Kourtney always tells her that North is like a mirror for her life. Kourtney believes that North is Kim's way of learning how to be more patient and to let go of trying to control everything. Kim agrees with this and said that her daughter has already helped her become more patient. She said that just by raising North, she is learning more about life and becoming a better person. Not long before this episode aired, North did an interview with ID magazine. In that interview, she talked about her dreams and what she wants to do when she grows up. Her dreams are very big. She said that one day she wants to take over her parents' famous fashion and clothing brands. She wants to run both Yeezy, which is her dad's brand, and Skims, which is her mom's brand. She said she wants to be a business owner, just like both her parents. When the magazine asked her who her fashion role model was, North didn't name a celebrity or designer. She simply said, "Me." That one word showed how much confidence she already has in herself, even at just 10 years old. She seems to really believe in her own style and ideas. That's a strong thing for someone her age, and it looks like she's already thinking big about the future. This whole situation with Kim and North shows something very deep. Even though Kim has worked hard to build a life of luxury and comfort for her kids, her daughter still finds something special in the simple life her dad lives. It's not that she doesn't love her mom or enjoy the mansion. But it's clear that being in a place where things are done in a more basic and normal way helps North feel something important. Maybe it's peace, maybe it's the feeling of doing things on her own, or maybe it's just a stronger connection with her dad. Kids don't always need big houses, expensive food, or lots of helpers around them to feel happy. Sometimes, they just want to feel close to their parents in a place that feels real and simple. North liking her dad's condo more doesn't mean Kim is doing anything wrong. It just shows how different children can be and what they find meaningful. This episode of The Kardashians made many fans see a new side of Kim as a mother. She wasn't upset about what North said. Instead, she took it in and tried to understand it. That shows how much she cares about listening to her kids and trying to grow as a parent. Kim didn't try to argue or change North's mind. She just shared her story with her sister and accepted it for what it was. Kim has always been very open about the challenges of raising children, especially as a single mom. Even though she and Kanye are no longer together, they are still raising their kids together. It's not always easy, but both of them are trying to do their best. North seems to enjoy both worlds, but she clearly sees something special in the way her dad lives. A lot of people online started talking about this story because it's not what they expected. Most people think kids would love to live in a huge house with everything taken care of. But North shows that what really matters isn't money or a fancy life. It's the time and feeling that come with it. Making noodles with her dad might feel more special to her than eating a fancy meal made by a chef. That moment of doing something normal together means a lot to her. It's also interesting to see how North is already thinking like someone who wants to build something in life. Saying she wants to own both Yeezy and Skims shows that she's paying attention to what her parents are doing. She's not just watching, she wants to take part in it, and even lead it one day. That kind of thinking at such a young age is rare and impressive. This episode gave people a closer look at how Kim handles motherhood. Even when her daughter says she likes her dad's place more, Kim doesn't take it in a negative way. She listens, learns, and tries to do better. That's a strong message for other parents who might feel hurt when their kids prefer something else. Kim is showing that what matters most is being there for your child and always trying to understand them. The moment when North cried about not having an apartment was something that stuck with many viewers. It's not that she wanted something fancy. She wanted something small and real. That moment reminded many people that children have their own ways of seeing the world. They don't care about how expensive things are. They care about how things feel. And in that moment, North was showing her mom what really mattered to her. Kim sharing this story made her look more human and more like every other parent trying to figure things out. She might be one of the most famous women in the world, but when it comes to raising kids, she's just like everyone else. She's learning, growing, and trying her best every day. And sometimes that means hearing things that are hard, like your child preferring a smaller home over your big one. But Kim handled it with love and understanding. As North grows up, it's clear she's going to keep making her own path. She's already thinking about fashion, business, and doing things her own way. And she's not afraid to say how she feels. That's something her parents seem to support, and it's going to help her become even stronger as she gets older. The clip from the show where Kim talks about all this has been shared a lot. People are watching it and talking about how real and honest it is. It's not just about rich people and their houses. It's about a mom listening to her child and trying to be better for them. That's something everyone can relate to. In the end, Kim didn't take North's words as a bad thing. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.